Hey, good morning, everybody. Thank God it's still morning. It's 11:15. It's Wanda here. How are you this morning? Apologies for my lateness, and those of you who are, hey, Jeff, can you move the screen, please? Jeff, hi, everybody. How are you? And I'm so sorry for being late this morning. I've had a very busy morning this morning and really stressing about how to stay in flow. And I've had my mind on other things that I've had to do, plus some few computer glitches. So what does a person who is staying in flow with all this stuff coming at you, how do you do it? You just breathe. And sometimes, yes, I am late and I'm still here and I'm still available for you. And you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I like to be on time. It's one of my big things. But today I've just been being really tested to move into, I could have moved into a space of victimness, and I could have gone, oh my God, I've got to do this and I've got to do this. And I didn't. You know what? The biggest thing about being in flow is sticking to what you're doing, is one thing at a time. And sure, I had phone calls and I had this happen and a glitch happened and that happened and another happened, and I thought, no, one time, just one thing. Hello, everybody who is hopping on. You know, I'm the kind of person who was a people pleaser, and a people pleaser finds it really difficult to manage their time, because they have to be everything to everybody every second of the day. If this relates to you, type it in the comments box. Is that what you do? And that's what causes you to spin out. I would completely spin out, okay? And I'm not doing that anymore. I refuse to. And yes, I'm late. And, you know, I had things that just toppled one over the other. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to finish off what I was doing, finish that task, and then I'll have to attend to the next. And I'm 15 minutes late, and I apologize for that. But anyway, here I am for your cards. This is the card that will be going over the weekend for you. What are your plans for the weekend? Hello, everybody who's jumped on. Mwah! Big kisses to you all. I'm looking over there, or there, however it's coming out on your screen. I'm sending you a big kiss, not a sloppy one. How are you? Are you got anything wonderfully planned for this weekend? You know, I've got quite a few catchings up to do with people today. I've got some phone calls to do, and you know what? I'm doing one thing at a time. I'm still feeling good. I could have lost my rag, and I could have become, oh my goodness, and that's not going to serve me. You know, it's going to give me a nervous breakdown. So here I am, and what is today's card going to show? I've talked about staying in the flow. And there's one thing I know. When you're staying in the flow, you're using the creative side of your brain. Did you know that science is demonstrating that when we are becoming creative and we are in flow, that we can almost 10x our ability to do things. Our learning improves, everything. And there's a lot of information on YouTube about this. I was actually listening to something online last night with regards to what happens to the frontal lobe when we are in full attendance in our creativity. So, you know, as you know, I have an art studio and I teach art, and I know for a fact that when people start focusing on their painting, when my students focus on that, right, they get into that zone. I know it myself. I go there, and all of a sudden time is irrelevant. And I may have spent maybe a whole day painting something, but you go into another space, and that is the space of manifestation. Okay, that is the space of manifestation. So staying in flow means doing one thing at a time, because as soon as you start being everything to everybody, that's when you go out of the vortex. That is when you are out of alignment. Does that make sense? And there's no way I'm going out of alignment with everything I've got to do today. So my card for you today is this. Here we go. Hello, everybody jumping on. Wow, New York City, Valentino, I love you. That is brilliant. I love it. What a small world we live in. Today's card. Whoa. Okay. We've never had this one before. Okay, I don't think so. This is called the Hanged Man. Okay, now look at this. The Hanged Man he looks like he is upside down. Well, it doesn't look like he is upside down on a tree. He's fully naked and he's got his hands behind his back. But if I turn him up the other way around and you look at his face, he's happy. Right? That's weird. I mean, okay, so I'm hanging upside down. You're hanging upside down on a tree. You're fully naked. All right. My boobs are probably up near my eyeballs by now because they're, you know, elderly boobs. But okay, so if that's you, what does that mean for us today? It means hang in there. So whatever's not going right for you today, whether you have a delay in traveling or aeroplane travel is late, or those paperworks that you were expecting in an email, or a call from your solicitor, anything that's going to help propel you to the next level right now is going to be somewhat delayed. And you know what? That doesn't matter, because when you have the faith that the universe is working on your behalf, you will know that this card means it is okay. Do not worry about anything, because it'll serve you in your favor. You don't see it right now, and that is okay as well. All right, so you have to have a little bit of faith in the process. Okay, and we as human beings, we like to control everything. Now I want this and I want it then, and I has to have this and it must have that. I don't think so. You can forget about that. When you put out an intention, or when you plan to do something and you want that happening and you have an expectation and the universe intervenes on your behalf, you just don't know what's behind it. And then you go, that's okay. Do not worry, because everything will be in flow very soon. So the Hanged Man is about hanging in there, staying in there, looking at other options while you got this opportunity, because delays, my friends, are good buddies, because sometimes in delays we get more insights into things. Maybe something the universe is working on your behalf. Your guides are working on your behalf to make sure that there's another something that you haven't seen, or something else that's coming that's better than what we expect. So the universe will always trust you. And can you see that yellow in the background, that light blue? So that very, very light blue is almost like the spiritual color of allowing you to just be very patient. And also that yellow color in the background, because I'm a bit of a color, you know, I listen to, I look at the colors of things because they tell me stories as well. And yellow is about the mind. And so sometimes we can get into a bit of a fit about our monkey mind. So the monkeys in the Ubud forest inside our head are going, but you have to do this, and you make sure you do that, and this has to be right, and why is there a delay, and they're not doing their work, and you get into that monkey chatter. So forget that. So that's what it's going to create. And so you have to learn to step away. We are still in that full moon vortex of energy in Virgo, which is meticulousness and to detail, and sometimes you can overdo it. So this card will definitely send you into that space if you're not careful. So hang back. If there's a delay about your future in any way, whether you want to sell a house or anything of that nature, please, guys, that is the lesson around that one. And welcome to everybody who's jumping on right now. Now I'm going to read for somebody today. And I'm going to read for, hey, Julia X Crocker. I hope you're on, darling. I'm going to read this card for you. We all know, and that's over the weekend, don't forget. This card's over the weekend. So even if you might get a message of, so Grandpa's birthday has been delayed because of whatever reason, don't panic. All right, don't go into a panic and go, oh my gosh, I've changed this. Just go with the flow. Look at me. Hang on, I'm falling all over the place. Okay, all good. I'm falling all over the place and everything is good. Here we go. This is for Julia. Wow. Okay. Angel of Nourishment, Julia. What does this mean for you right now? Recharge your batteries, darling. If you have been on board and you are having a bit of a bad time right now, trying to juggle 10 balls in the air, what is it saying to you? What is this saying to you? Same thing. Step back. All right, step back and take another look at what's going on. Does that mean things are bad in your life? Definitely not. What it does mean is recharge your batteries, recharge yourself, get some healing, go and have a massage, have a meditation, just maybe go sit by the water and chill out for a little while and enjoy your life. Right? Things will flow so much better if you are in flow. And when I was young, I made the biggest mistake of pushing through the brick wall with a hammer or a sledgehammer. And you know what? That doesn't get you anywhere. It makes you more tired. And here I am in my 60s already realizing that. So take the advice from a woman who's been there and done that, who's been everything to everybody for so long, and knowing that my own inner space, I have to be in alignment with me and I have to give myself time. And if you don't get something done in a day, you know what? It doesn't matter because there's always tomorrow. It's our world that is the pushy part in us that makes us want to do that. And be what, you know, that's why I think my mother and father called me Wanda, because I actually stepped into the shoes of trying to be Wonder Woman. And I don't want to be Wonder Woman anymore. I want to be able to go with the flow, let everything, and I'm so much happier in that space. I'm not having heart palpitations or the fact that I can't sleep or feeling guilty that I'm taking some time out for myself. Does that make sense, everybody? So for you, Julia, this card is about recharging your batteries, my darling, recharging your energy. Can we all do that this weekend and let just things not go to pot, but just hang back? A few more days is not going to make any difference whatsoever. And if there's anything I can help you with, comment in the comments box and let me know. Let me know what's going on for you, or if there's anything you want me to talk about that you think would be valuable and helpful. And you say something like, hey, Wanda, can you talk about staying in the flow a bit more? Can you talk about a bit more about the tarot history? Or Wanda, can you talk about something else? So whatever it is that's, or how do I heal my heart? Or how do I get my ex back? Anything of that nature that it requires something. And I write that down, and then it gives me some content to share with everybody, because what you write down serves the greater good. What worries you right at this moment serves the greater good for everybody. Does that make sense? Why does that make sense? Because
we're going to have 2 devices for this to work.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to go through. Oh no, looks like you guys are all on, so I'm going to play.
I think somebody, I think, thank you. Okay, that was a bit, it's not that weird. Oh, another universe. Okay, so thank you for staying on, everybody. So I hope that has made sense for you. I want you to have a beautiful weekend. Look at these. Chilling. Take your hands to your heart and go and ask yourself, how are you feeling right now? Where is your attention right now? Is your attention on stress, or is your attention in your heart space right now? And when you're in your heart space and you say, yeah, I'm a bit stressed right now. I'm not stressed. I'm just imagining, all right? So, yeah, I'm a bit stressed right now. So what can help me make me feel better? I'm going to go and have some lunch and sit in the garden. Or if you feel like you're bashing your head against a brick wall, stop and go, right, that's it. I'm only going to do what I can do. Or just stop entirely. The world you're not going to fall off the world, and the world ain't going to stop spinning. And all you need to do is to relax. Get into that happy space again. Does that make sense? So either way, the universe is conspiring to make sure that you do that. Oops, hang on a minute. There we are. Oh, far out. Hang on. Looking in. Hang on. Start again, Wanda. Okay, there. Have a beautiful weekend. Chill out. Make sure you spend some time being very grateful for what's in your life, your children, the beautiful space where you live. And even if your life is a bit shit right now and it could be better, be grateful for what you have working and don't focus on what you don't have. Okay, that is my special message to you. May God bless you all this weekend, and I look forward to talking to you again on Monday. Have a beautiful weekend. Take care. Don't forget, if you want a reading, personal message me. I'll send you a PDF, and I will talk to you again on Monday. See you later.